I'm gonna tell you a story, but the first thing you have to say is time doesn't work the way you think it does. You can call me wrong because I want to talk to you more for the call. So, about that tape where I got birded in the background. Now, almost none of you are likely to know this because this comes from like first like 2-3 months I was running my channel when I had like I don't know 30 subscribers tops. So like chances are literally none of you know what that's about. But a while back when I was still engaged, like the second time, I learned how to do a particular charm involving basically taking a an awl or a stylus of some kind and tracing a line like to spiral around an abracadabra candle or around a taper candle. And it would start at the top, it would go whoosh and taper down, and then it would start at an A at the basically the break line between, you know, the little bell tip and that little line that's at the top of the taper candle. Or some taper candles, I should say. So basically you write abracadabra as a single line, like, you know, the one corner of like the bottom of the A is the top of the B. You do a C that like touches the B like at a tangential point. Or actually no, it's an R from the B, but then like, you know, and then the swoosh of the R becomes the next A. You got the abra, then you do a C, etc. And then you do that as a spiral around the candle, and then you put like 3 drops of blood on it, one at the top, like basically on the like on the wick slash on the top of the line, like the very top line, one on the A, and one on the. So after you get to the bottom of the A, you then just keep swirling until you hit the bottom of the candle, and the 3rd drop of blood goes there. So, um, that is a part that you're unfamiliar with. I've done this a couple of times. At one point, I've done it in English. I've done it in Hebrew. Um, well, actually, strictly speaking, I did it in Aramaic because they have the same character set. But I did it in English. I did it in Aramaic. I even did it once with Dove's Blood, like ink that I happen to have inside the grooves. But what I hadn't done, and this is an interesting point. Now, in previous videos, I talked about using atonement for drain. Now, this is something that I noticed back in the day when I would do this. I'll put the 3 drops of blood on. And, if it was working pretty well, I would notice that, like, I'd probably tend to get tired faster. And I think the reason why is because that charm was built in to have blood be an atonement for drain. And it was working, but like kind of improperly. So what did I do? I used my monitor, of course, and I atoned it 3 times. One for each drop of blood. Why? Because it seemed like something I actually should have done a while ago, and it just now occurred to me to do it. And that's where I'm at. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.